Welcome to another episode of Let's Just Talk About It. And tonight's topic is This is America. Don't catch you slipping now, because what the fuck is going on? It's giving now. I got me in my very Kermit. I choose whatever. I choose violence. It got me in my Kermit mode. All right. So we're gonna talk about everything that's going on last night. We were celebrating the legend LM's birthday. Well, pre-gaming. Tonight we're gonna celebrate a little bit more. So make sure that you guys are following me on all platforms. Um and they came in and they talked about how Iran got bombed. And we just said, you know what? Drink up and enjoy the night, because ain't no telling what we're going to wake up to in the morning. So now we are about to cover all of it. So if you're on my TikTok, you got a second device, you all know what it is. Put it into the YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, and make sure you are subscribed. Jessica Simone. If you guys don't know, now you know, baby, baby. Actually, let me go ahead and put this one in there too. Okay. It's crazy. So the saga continues for sure. We are about to get into all of it right now. I think maybe I can put the comments on here. I think comments matter. Yeah, you can see the comments. So if you're on the tube, you can actually see the comments from the talk. All right. Muck girl, how you doing? Queen, immature, welcome in. Subu. Thank you, everybody. Get your daily heart me. I'm gonna say this one more time. Share the live and honor just one. I got both of them on. I got my backup going to get my 30 minutes. So anybody that come in here, just make sure just go to my main account if you need to, but make sure you're following my backup. We're on the tube as well. I see a couple of you guys in there. Thank you so much. Drop a comment, let me know you're in the building. And we're about to get started. So if you guys don't know, they, I think it was Izzy, the blue state, they dropping bombs over Baghdad. Well, actually, no, I can't do them at the same time. It's only on one phone. I have to do one or the other. Yes. Here we go. Let me see. Let me pull it up. So first, I'm gonna see if Al Jazeera is still. Oh, Jesus! I'm gonna see if Al Jazeera is still on live.
Yeah, lock
To raise children with that thing gun solve their problems. What happened? 11-year-old charged as an adult with criminal homicide after what? After unaliving his sleeping father, 42, on his birthday. He told authorities he found the keys to the safe while searching for his Nintendo Switch that had been confiscated. Thank y'all for the blessing. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, what is happening? What is happening?
We are all. Yeah, lock that thug up.
He's definitely a thug.
These white women be raising some terrible kids. Just thugs, man. I don't know. That degenerate you seen being arrested was an 11-year-old charged as an adult with criminal homicide after shooting his sleeping father, 42, on his birthday. He told authorities he found the keys to the gun safe while searching for his Nintendo Switch that had been confiscated. I really wonder what goes on in these homes to have this lack of home training. He took away your Nintendo Switch, so your thing was to take away his life? That's just, I don't know. That's terrible parenting. We need to harp more on these white parents that are enabling these terrible children. Because I'm sorry, if your kid's first thought when he lost his Nintendo Switch was to go and grab a gun and
What the
take the person's
hell?
life that did it, that says so much about the parenting and the bullshit you are enabling in that household. These are the same people always want to comment on black
Hey,
families and
Shia.
their broken homes, but you guys be enabling these school shooter ass kids on a day in and day out basis, and we're tired of it.
Yo, like he said, you know, they be like, oh, your dad's not around, but your dad is around and you unalive them. What the fuck is going on? How you doing, Shia, baby? Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So first of all, let me see who's oh, I probably can't check out their live from this particular page because I'm on my TikTok. Yeah. And they are live. I'm gonna log in from somewhere else, but I'm gonna play a couple of videos first. Surviving the madness, girl. My mama would have given me the wooden switch if she caught me trying to even look for your Nintendo Switch. You hear me? You hear me? Let me see. What the fuck is you talking about? Hold on.
Impossible. Things are happening for her to win. Jasmine Crockett Senate.
Okay, we do know that. Hold on. That VP Kamala Harris has now endorsed Jasmine Crockett, right? She has now endorsed Jasmine Crockett, and which I know I was coming.
Happening
You think you gonna play it again? Like you think you gonna play it again after I done took it from you? Fuck you talking about.
So breaking news, Auntie Mala, aka VP Kamala, has endorsed Jasmine Crockett's Senate bid for Texas. And let me stop you negative Nancy before you come in my comment section saying it's impossible for her to win. But let me tell you, impossible things are happening every day. And the polls say Jasmine beats Paxton. The momentum is with Jasmine. The excitement is on her side. And you want to know how I know? Why is it that Greg Abbott is spending millions of dollars in attack ads against Jasmine and not Tallarico? Republicans wouldn't be standing outside of polling places saying shit like this if they weren't shook.
Hey, Collin County Republicans, this is Jeff Leach here. I'm at the Allen Municipal Center. It's almost 7 o'clock. Polls are about to close. Behind me, Jasmine Crockett has brought together 100, maybe 200 local Democrats to meet her here in the heart of Collin County to rally them in advance of the primary election next week.
Because Collin County is a white county.
How important it is for us as Collin County Republicans to come together like never before. All of the great victories that we've achieved together, the protection of life, the safeguarding of the Second Amendment. These people behind me, these people who are here who want to
look at all those people that are there for Jasmine Crockett
to turn Texas blue, they would take all of that away in one fell swoop, and we cannot let that happen.
Jasmine has shown time and time again where she stands.
And I just want y'all to know that they have signs. That guy, his campaign slogan is "Vote for Jeff Leach." I'm not a psycho. If you got to tell us you're not a psycho, you're very much indeed a psycho. Because nobody asked. Nobody asked. Right? Come on now.
From selfish. She's even funneled her own funds to other Democrats in Texas to help them up and down the ballot. In fact, she's the only Democratic Senate candidate doing shit like this. Jasmine collaborates with other Democratic candidates to share her clout in order to shine a light on some candidates we may not even know.
Because her cup runneth over. Savages raising savages is what it was. What it is.
Her hair always serves. Well, Kenny, I'm scared that Texas isn't ready. Well, ready or fucking not, here she comes. But there's a reason why I chose this intro. Because I understand that people like to put a limitation on others. But the only limitations that we have is the limitations that we put on ourselves.
Yes.
We can do anything in this world if we have the power to dream and believe. But believing is not enough. You have to put action behind it. And that action is showing up. That means calling your friends, calling your family members, talking to your neighbors, see if they voted yet. Texas is the majority.
I sure called my
minority
mama.
state. End of
She
the
said
day,
I was
we
already
can't
over there.
define
I was like, I might as well
Stop
do it
allowing
now.
prejudice to make you feel
And laws and
powerful.
order
So
that
believe me
are
when I tell
not.
you
They
we
are
can
not
do
law
this.
and order
We
at
can
all.
do this. Put the best of us at the top of the ticket, and that person is Jasmine Crockett. Tonight was the last night for early voting in Texas, but good news.
You can vote on Tuesday.
To vote on election day. So make your plan. Bring a friend and get out and rock it for Jasmine Crockett.
Ooh, rock it for Jasmine Crockett. I like that. I like that. That's a good slogan. Rock it for Jasmine Crockett. Rock it for Crockett. Yes, again, if you have a second device, a computer, a tablet, a phone that doesn't have a service, but you can put it on Wi-Fi, pull it up on the tube on YouTube and put in Jessica Simone and join the live as well. Thank y'all all for being here. If you guys would like to come up on the panel and you're in the Discord, because obviously it's friendlies only. What up, YSG? How you doing? You can go into the lounge that you see right here. You can go into the Royal Voice Lounge, and the chat will be able to hear you. All right, here we go. But I did. Let me see if I can come up because the Al Jazeera News is talking about it. So let me see if I can. Oh shit, my bad. Damn, I'm doing the wrong thing, y'all. All right. Okay, let me see. Okay.
I gotta ask you. He said that the state.
Oh, it's the same one. I gotta log out of here. So we won't be able. Oh, it may be on my regular one. Let me see. In the meantime, you guys, please tap screen share the live, put it on. Time I lost my hamster in my car for a week and finally caught him. Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, until then, we could be able to do so. So I do want to. Is this bring up Trump's Truth Social? You see, I'm gonna put it right. Oh, I think I have it on the bookmark. In the mean, yes, share the live. If you guys would like to send them directly, I'm Jessica Simone on the blue or green app. If you got thoughts about what is happening, please put it in the chat. If you want to come in again, you can go inside the Discord if you want to talk about it too. But I forgot I had a damn brain fart. Let me see. Here we go. Where's my bookmarks? Here we go. Trust and Vitamin. I got so many. Because when we first started doing, the politics, I wanted to say, they have their own talking points that they bring up all the fucking time. And I had them all bookmarked. The bills, the articles. Like, bruh, I'm on your ass, boy. Social class. Looks like I gotta look back in the and then obviously if you're not in the Discord, I have a whole Discord with all the same articles. In there as well. Unspoken love. How are you doing, beautiful? How are you feeling? Everybody tell me something. We in a world full of chaos. If you guys could tell me something that you're grateful for, please. Hold on, what? Let me see. I'm already in there. Let me search truth. Also, Trump's Truce. That's what it is. Is that what his thing is called? Truth Soldier. All right. My sanity. Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you, I'm barely holding on to mine, y'all. Thank God it was it's LM's birthday, okay? Because I feel like that gave me a little bit of escape for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. He said, what's the guy name? Kamini is one of the most evil people in history, is unalive. But now the thing is, it has not been confirmed. He is the only one saying this, y'all. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but all the great Americans and those people who come from many countries throughout the world. They have been unalived or mutilated by Kamini. Girl, mine is barely here for real. I'm barely hanging on with a thread. I'm talking about the thinnest thread, bitch. Cotton thread. Not even cotton thread, cotton candy thread. You hear me? Girl, we would have been on that phone. Do you hear me? Facts. I definitely appreciate you, Queen. Oh, I appreciate your birthday coming right on time because retrograde is whooping everybody ass, and I'm talking about globally. Globally, okay? This man don't even know if he really unalive or not because they have not confirmed it. And if anybody has an update, if they have confirmed it, please let me know. He's just talking. This gang of bloodthirsty thugs. We was able to avoid our intelligence and highly sophisticated tracking system and working closely with is not real. There was not a thing he or the other leaders that have been unalived along with him could do. This is the single greatest chance for the Iranian people to take back their country. We are hearing that many of their IRGC military and other security and police forces no longer want to fight and are looking for immunity from us. As I said last night, now they can have immunity. Later, they only get unalive. Hopefully, the IRGC and police will peacefully merge with the Iranian patriots and work together as a unit to bring back the country to the greatness it deserves. I wonder who it is they want to put in place. Definitely whooping mine because I'm focusing in on everybody and everything. And you know what? We gotta just focus in on ourselves a little bit. Shanti, how you doing, boo? Um huh, interesting. Um that process should soon be starting in that not only the unaliving of Khamenei, but the country has been in only one day very much destroyed and even obliterated. The heavy and pinpoint bombing, however, will continue uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary to achieve our objective, peace throughout the Middle East and indeed the world. So if you unalive the leader, why are you going to just keep bombing throughout the week? And then I heard that they have hit schools, children. Don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Okay. So that's the only thing that I have as far as right here. Hold on. So Sid Miller, a MAGA warrior who has been with me from the very beginning, is doing a terrific job as agriculture commissioner for the great state of Texas, which I love and won bigly. Oh my God. And record margins in 2016, 2020, and 2024. You do remember you lost in 2020. But okay. So that's who, if you see Sid Miller, do not vote for him. Sid Miller, I think he was also too under investigation. Everybody with him be up under investigation, y'all. Yes, y'all. And also too, if you're over here, we are, hold on. If you guys are over here on my backup, thank you. Make sure y'all give it a follow. I'm also live on the main and on the tube at the moment. I don't see nobody over there in the tube. Y'all ain't got no phone. Wesley, welcome in. How you doing? How you feeling? Okay. All right, here we go. I can't be telling my own shit. Discussing the news and politics. Share your thoughts and topics. So thank y'all for getting your daily heart me immature. Thank you so much, Giselle. Thank you as well. So Shanti, thank you for getting your daily heart me. Okay, take your time. Oh, did y'all see Cardi endorse Jazz? And did. Okay, Cardi B, VP Kamala Harris, all of them. Facts still matter. Welcome in. How you doing? So make sure you guys, if you see Sid Miller on the ballot in Texas, vote against. Vote against. He was under investigation. They was doing some shady shit because they were giving out hemp permits in Texas. And the application on like $100, but allegedly he was charging people upwards of like 10 to 20, 50,000 to move their application up to the front and approve them. Had to sign on that, okay? Oh, I did. I was happy to see it too. I was happy to see it. I was ecstatic, and I know she loved her some Cardi B too. Let me see. So I do want to. Let me see. Back to Tiki-Taki. The tick of the talk. Okay. You understand where realm y'all in Texas?
I know what I'm about to say to you, and
this shit is crazy. No signal. What is this one? Okay. Oh, bitch, that's the wrong one. Well, shit. Sorry, y'all. I be doing a lot of things at once. I be doing a lot of things at once. No, not the True Social. The Discord. There we go. That's for anybody that wants to come up on the panel. Okay, so let me move this up to the top and pause that. That's what we're gonna do. Well, if you can find out where my tablet is, I'll get it. If you look in the back room, okay, in the drawer next to the bed. Mallory, how you doing, baby? Daisy, how you going? Let me see. Now what am I doing? Okay, I put that up at the top. What is this? Okay, this is True Social. Where is that at? Okay, but that's not the one I'm looking for. So let me put this back over on the TikTok. How you doing, my love? Oh, today is the march. Are you guys out there marching? Let me see. All right then. Okay, there we go. Scoot it over so we can see. Y'all, I got so many things up. I don't know where everything is. Okay, there it is.
that you're gonna go, what? He goes, there's a lot of things people don't tell you about parenting, especially dads. A lot of people keep dads in the dark. Like first time you hang out and hold your kid by yourself, you're gonna get hard. It gets better. So I didn't know any better, so I just listened to him, and I'm holding my kid going, how come my they're getting hard? I want it to get hard. It's not hard. I thought something was wrong with me.
Oh no.
Ladies.
No, ma'am. What up, I smile? No to the fuck, ma'am. Y'all watch y'all kids with your. I don't care if it is they fucking daddy. Hey, Erica.
Okay.
Hey, I smile.
Because this is not a drill. You know, I fear that way too many women think this shit is a fucking game. Way too many women hear things like this and they think that it is a small sector of men. What it is a small sector of men bold enough to actually say this.
Because there's some that's doing
Now,
it, they just not saying it.
I'm not going to say that the majority of men
I'm
feel
terrified
this
to have.
way.
Me
I'm not
too,
gonna say
Daisy.
that the majority of
Me too.
men feel this sentiment. What I am going to say is that y'all need to start paying attention to the reaction from other people.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is clear that this man is telling a story about something another man told him that he then normalized and expected to
Hey,
have
Butter, thank
the
you so much for
same
coming on
reaction, and then
YouTube.
was
I see you over there.
disappointed
Thank
when
you,
he
boo.
didn't. And the reason why I talk to women is because women are the alpha and omega. None of these people would exist
Without
if
them.
you did not allow them to exist. And I am extremely disappointed and irritated and angry at women, because women are the ones that continue to bring these men here. Y'all continue to birth these fucking men
And raise them. Because who raised you, bitch? Who the fuck raised you? What are we doing at this point? What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know why. TikTok is the only one that kind of be acting up when I'm in here. Hold on, what'd she say?
Cast my vote for James Tallarico. It doesn't matter to me, white man versus black woman. Whereas James Tallarico
Yes, it do matter, bitch.
has a bit more of a softer tone, understandably.
Everything she said after she said softer tone is irrelevant. She could be the most informed person about politics in Texas, and no one should care.
I can understand that. You can understand what?
Here
Not want to have kids? One of the reasons I'm terrified to have kids?
is use a ploy that white women
Oh, who the
have
fuck?
been using for generations. And it is harmful because it reflects our internalized misogyny, but also racism. This is subtle, but it's toxic.
She's saying that she voted for James Tallarico because is softer. You're a soft white bitch. What the other lady was saying, like, stop having these motherfucking babies. Stop having these men's. Stop birthing these. If y'all do IVF, I heard you can choose if you want a boy or a girl. I'm not sure, but ain't no kid gonna be standing up over me in the middle of the night, bitch. They're not gonna be standing up with me in the middle of the night. I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, let me see what the articles that they have about what is going on. ATM jackpot leads FBI to issue a warning. Tour got arrested for drawing stick figure. Federal judge orders release dozen. Superintendent. Okay, so I think I'm done over here, and then that way I'll be able to log in. And 33 minutes. Okay, perfect. That way I'll be able to log in from my account, and we can watch and see what's going on, because the Al Jazeera, they're live and they're giving the update. But then you got to worry about your daughter all the time with you got to worry about her with everyone. More so men. What more so men? But damn near everybody. Are y'all already at 50,000 taps? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We got 15 minutes. Y'all think we can get to 115 minutes? Y'all think we can get to 115 minutes? Okay, now let me go down to this one. TikTok will make you stop. You guys maybe please, if you guys maybe could like tap the screen, share the live, share to your story, share with a friend. And she got me an iPad Air, and she's gonna Let me log in. Using the QR code. It's not the QR code. Don't work, ho. There we go. I appreciate you guys' patience. I did have a little music in the background, but I guess it said Gary done. Little lo-fi. Oh, network issue. Y'all want to see something funny? You know what I'm saying? I'm in on the tube. Thank you so much. I see you over there. Thank you. Because I know I'm one of the people. It says 2 people. I'm one of the people in there. Because it primarily directs people out the platform. This is line appeal. We're literally on TikTok. We're literally on the tiki-talkie. Chrome. Oh, yeah. I think this is it. Okay, yeah. This is on TikTok. That's happening. They said, oh, it's been restricted because I'm directing people off of the thing. But I'm like, we're watching TikTok. Girl. I'm just going to keep on pushing. I got to keep on pushing. Yeah, we're on TikTok, y'all. TikTok shop. We're on TikTok. The videos we're watching are on TikTok. Here we go.
Why didn't you warn me about this? I almost fell into a real hole. It's just a trick.
Y'all, these motherfuckers is mean, y'all.
Why didn't you warn me about this? I almost fell into a real hole. It's just a trick.
Oh my God. I guess we need a couple of laughs because bitch. Oh, let me go to his page. He might got I would fall for it. Me too. Okay. Let's see this one.
Hello. Why didn't you warn me about this? That could have been dangerous. Just a trick. Don't worry. Unbelievable. Hello. 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 Why didn't you warn me about this? That could have been dangerous.
Where you got some more? I want to see some more. I don't want to watch this.
Can't hear anybody talk anymore. This is.
Oh my God! Here we go. It must be AI. Because why is it only big women?
Hello. Why didn't you warn me about this? This could have been dangerous.
Yeah, it seems like it's only AI, bitch. It's not funny no more. Then it ain't funny when it ain't real. Thank you, boo. I see you. Okay, I came over here because I did want to go see Al Jazeera. They're live. Okay, here we go. So we can kind of see what the hell's going on.
Uncertain situation, but from what I can say from Tehran, there is no official confirmation in that regard. Of course, it is a big game changer if the news is true, and there are going to be obviously repercussions down the road. It's going to mean that the United States could have passed, and on that, we are expecting an announcement if that happens, whether they confirm or come out with something like a video or footage showing that the reports are not
Still major uncertainty right now there. With a claim by
Iran
the
state
President
media
of the
reports
United
Iran
States
Supreme
that
Leader
the
remains
Supreme Leader of
steadfast and
Iran has
firm
been
in
killed,
commanding
and
in
a
the
forceful
film.
denial by the Iranians, as Tawhid was just reporting.
So
from
they
the
still
Iranian
say he
capital.
alive.
Now, U.S. and Israeli strikes that began on Saturday have continued into the night. Iranian media citing the Red Crescent say that at least 201 people have been killed and more than 700 have been injured in Iran. Iran has closed its airspace and cut mobile phone services. And Tehran retaliated with a series of strikes targeting Israel and U.S. military assets across the Gulf region. This here was the scene earlier in Tel Aviv, where the ambulance service says at least 20 people have been injured in a strike on a residential building. The Israeli military says air defenses have intercepted dozens of missiles. Nida Ibrahim is joining us from Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Nida, the Iranian attacks on Israel were continuing late into the night. What are you seeing now?
Well, we can say that just in the past hour or so, it's been relatively calm. Yes, we've been hearing Israeli warplanes hovering overhead. Yes, we've seen an alert for a suspected drone near Eilat in southern Israel, but that incident has ended according to the Home Front Command. And it seems to be calm for now. But again, the Israelis are bracing for a difficult night. This is the first night of the war since Israel has started its attack on Iran at 8 a.m. local time. There's a lot of tension in Israel, given that the latest wave of attacks have managed to result in the injury of 20 people, as you mentioned there, as we've heard from the ambassador at the UN.
What's crazy is that it's all a distraction, not only from the files, also to election. Like we don't have people we need to fucking vote for. Popping in to say hi while I have a moment on dad duty. Come on, take care of them kids, okay? Thank you, Krikiana. I appreciate you. Take care of them babies, baby. Which is wild. Wild. Oh my God. I don't play. And also too, I wanted to play Jasmine Crockett's response in regards to what the Iran. She was allegedly, but initially supposed to talk about her campaign, but then he went on and look what all the fuck that they're doing. Oh my God. So, she couldn't. Let me see. Where's the sound on this? Here it is.
What we are clear.
Congress was not asked about this.
No, we were not. And that's the problem. There are people that will land on all sides of this conflict and what should be happening or shouldn't be happening. But the one thing that I want to remind the American people of is that we have a Constitution. And frankly, as members of Congress, we swore an oath to the Constitution as well as the president. And right now, what we are clearly witnessing is lawlessness yet again from this administration. And my question to my colleagues in a very serious way is, will you put aside your loyalty to this orange man and actually focus on your loyalty and your oath to the Constitution, which says that only Congress has the power to declare war? It is time to rein him in a bipartisan way. Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna have been working together quite often on bipartisan legislation, including the Epstein files. And so they do have a war powers resolution that they have been working on together. And I do know that Ro Khanna has made it clear that he wants to bring that to the floor on Monday. My question to Speaker Johnson is, how many people are going to have to die because this president just decided that he was going to do whatever he wanted to and to ignore our congressional authority and our congressional powers? I don't think that we should wait till Monday. And this is being said as someone who literally has an election on Tuesday. I've got to make sure that I am doing what I swore an oath to do as a sitting member of the House. And I think Speaker Johnson needs to call us in right now, and we need to deal with this right now.
Congress was not asked about this.
No, we were not, and that's the problem.
So they haven't even asked Congress. They just literally said, "Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it." 1554. Oh Lord, where'd it go? Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting over the come on. Purple Diva has watched it live for 100 minutes. And then, because I've been on threads and they talk about Kamala, people like, oh, Kamala back Jasmine Crockett. Kamala back in Crockett is apparently a bad sign, but multiple races back in Tallarico wasn't. That's not a bad sign, because that was my red flag. Definitely mine too. That's the face that's the face that I make. What up, Tony? So yeah, let me see what's going on over here.
Big mistake in killing Khomeini. He's now a martyr, and if Ali Laranjani is still alive, he's a very competent person. He's chairman of the Supreme National Security Council, and this is a formidable enemy.
I'm glad I'm retired. I know you
And
is,
this is
baby, because they about to go.
Rodriguez in
Because mind
Venezuela
you,
and negotiate.
who
I
is
don't
that?
think so, but I'm not sure because we killed all the leadership of Iran. That's going to make them more negotiable. I think we've empowered Laranjani. And
I just watched Salt the other day, and the sleepers, remember at the end of Salt, and they was trying to drop those bombs on on Iran and a couple of other places, and their goal was to unalive like 9 million. This is on a movie, TikTok, on a movie called Salt. Hey Benzo, welcome back. And their goal was to unalive 9 million Muslims so that they would get angry and want to attack the US in a movie called Salt. Angelina Jolie. And just to start shit. And then, so check that. Exactly. Now look what we are doing and what is happening. It's not going to make them more negotiable. My computer doing that thing. Oh my God. Okay. I might have to restart shit. I don't know why it's doing that thing. Maybe it's TikTok. Because when I pull up TikTok, it happens. I could be. Let me look and see if I need an update. Okay, I do have some updates available. I'm gonna wait and see. Hopefully, it doesn't do it again. And can we get to 100? Yes, let's get to 100K, you guys. Let's get to 100K. I really don't want to. So let me just. Tree, can you come back in here and make a quick mod announcement from the Discord while I kind of close out some things and try to try to handle some things.
the Red Sea, who say we're closing off the Red Sea, They can say we're going to close.
Oh,
off
no,
the
mind. You
Strait
don't
of
have to.
Hormuz.
You don't have
They're
to.
21 miles. They can say that we mind it.
You don't
whether
have
they
to. You don't have
mind
to.
it
You
or
don't have
not.
to.
Insurance companies are going to say tankers can't go through. They've
I'm
got
just gonna
lots
play
of
this
different
one.
issues here that they can exploit if they're clever. My concern is that
But
if
Harlan, why
Laranjani
wouldn't they
is
already
smart,
have done it? Why? This is my question. Why wouldn't they
Let me.
already
Yeah, I'm good.
have
I'm good. I'm just
used
gonna
their
play this
biggest
so we can see
military
what's going
assets? Why
on while
would
I
they
try
keep
to
anything
close some
for
shit out.
next week or next month? Because who
oh,
knows?
simple.
Sorry, go ahead.
Simple. We're going to continue the attacks in the next couple of days. They are going to escalate. They're going to put further pressure on the Saudis and the UAE if they're clever. Now, Khomeini was a dead man walking. I think he was really not a ruler who was competent at being ruler. And if I'm wrong, if Laranjani is not as clever as I think, fine. But if he is as clever, this war has just started. This is the beginning of the beginning, and Iran has a vote. And I would not like to underestimate Laranjani. I don't mean to overestimate him. We fail to understand the Vietnamese in Vietnam. They did very, very well. We fail to understand the Taliban in Afghanistan, and we fail to understand the resistance in Iraq. I hope we're not underestimating what Iran can do, but it's something to think about.
So you're anticipating a scenario that is, again, from a journalistic standpoint, I have to say, as yet unconfirmed, but is absolutely possible, where Ali Larijani, who is the head of Iran's National Security Council, would be
National Security Council.
Yes, would be the person who would take over running the country after Ali Khamenei.
He is already.
Right.
He is already.
Well, again, only if Ali Khamenei actually is dead. I understand that you're taking that as fact. I get it, but Iran denies it. So I have to bring both of those to our viewers because we don't have.
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
Whether Khomeini is alive or not, Laranjani is running the country. He signaled on X he's alive and well, and I assume that's not disinformation. If he's dead, that's a different issue. But if he's alive, we have a problem, in my judgment.
Can you outline some plausible scenarios of where this goes from here?
Yeah. The most plausible scenario is we strike for a couple of days, and then Trump says, yeah, I declare victory. We've taken everything away from Iran. Yeah, they haven't had a regime change, but they can't do anything. We destroyed their missile capability. They're not going to build nuclear weapons. If they do, we'll come back. Hooray. Give a lot of medals to the Navy and the Air Force personnel, declare victory, and we go on to the next thing. That, to me, is the logical outcome.
All right. Harlan Ullman, thank you very much for joining us on Al Jazeera this hour. Now let's return to the United Nations, where an emergency meeting of the Security Council has been held in response to the U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran.
Y'all drop some crowns in the chat for Big LM for the 22 that said, can we get started on this daily live goal today? Okay. The queen up there going through it. Can we help out a little bit? A little bit. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, queen. Drop some crowns in the chat right now, please. Por favor. I'm still trying to figure what the fuck is going on while my computer started doing all the bullshit. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, LM. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go.
Included. I guess
still cleaning up some shit.
Here, but I think that first off, the Secretary General himself addressed the meeting. He said that he was.
I'm just trying to get down all the tabs I can. Thank you, Smooth.
The United States.
Resistant 47.
Israel
What up?
Against Iran, saying it was an illegal violation of the UN Charter, but then also condemned the retaliatory actions by Iran. Iran striking U.S. interests in the Gulf region. The Secretary General said that this is complete escalation now that could spin complete.
Let me see what PBS is saying.
Decapitated. So already, whatever leadership remains in his
My
wake
earphone's
is going
going
to
out.
be different. They're going to have to adopt a different.
Hold on, maybe it's this.
That the U.S. and Israel.
I think that's just
ended these
PBS.
talks on the.
It only gets worse militarily from here for the Iranian regime. So I think there's probably a window of
Oh yeah. I'm here. My computer started acting up, so I had to close down a bunch of different stuff, and I'm just trying to organize it a little bit better. But I wasn't paying attention, so I wanted to.
Nuclear program has been degraded. We're talking.
Yes, and then we're gonna come back later on tonight. We're gonna party tonight, okay? And we go
terms
Get
of
my
what
makeup
the
done.
base
I know my
of
makeup
our
done. I'm
is.
gonna do my
What's your
makeup and
guidance
put
to
on
the
some
U.S.
clothes,
government on
and we're
what
gonna
those
party
continued
tonight.
strikes President Trump
I'm
has
gonna have
said
to go
could
to the
happen
store and get a
clearly
little
should look like?
baby bottle. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
again,
use that
it is
22 to
correct
go
to
get
say
it
that the
a little
Iranian
something
leadership has
so we
been
can turn up. So
decapitated.
get your vice,
But like
y'all.
the Hydra, they got a
Cause
lot of new heads. And
if this is
Ayatollah
it,
Khamenei and the others had
we might as well go out with a bang and a smile on our face, y'all. Cause shit's about to get real fucking crazy. And like the Black Panthers used to do, baby, they spend all day fighting and they would party all goddamn night. Okay? Cause you gotta keep your joy to keep going. You gotta get a piece of humanity. Okay? Humanity. I know that's not a real word, but you know what I mean.
when President Trump and the Israelis are essentially just bombing the rubble.
Towards the goal. I
The
was in
Iranian repressive and oppressive leadership structure is still in place to repress its own people.
drop some more crowns for Big LM. Donate to the bottle fund.
And Holly, we have about 30 seconds.
I got this goal.
Yeah,
First
I
and
mean,
foremost.
the thing is, I think in this moment we have to acknowledge the Iranian people in this. They're hopeful. I know we're putting our analyst hats on here, talking about.
Hold on. I just think I thought she was gonna be down there with the I thought she would be down there with the what's that called?
You disclose and they're like, yeah, that doesn't matter.
With the people fighting. I mean marching. Because I know today is the
But when a
march.
man knows that we're trans and then approaches us.
This is where things are.
Alan Ayer, Colonel Joel Rayburn, and Holly Douglas, our thanks to the three of you. And let's turn now to Reza Sayah, special correspondent in Tehran. It's good to see you. So give us a sense of what you've seen and heard there on the ground today.
Yeah, this was a bleak, grim, and scary.
Now, what if
day
they
for
came
the
over here
people
to do
of
that
Iran, a
to our
population that
country?
has seen a lot of adversity over these past.
He's not even asking Congress for the money. He just be like, yeah, go do it in the middle of the motherfucking night, our night, their day.
United States of America and the regional power Israel.
What kind of shit? Yeah, then they be ready to be up in arms.
Mind you.
I mean, but a lot of people would be throwing a cookout. I ain't gonna lie.
9:40 a.m. Local time. This was a Saturday.
Especially if
the first day of the work week
they
here
met they
in
match.
Tehran.
I
I
mean,
was at
they
home
met
with
they
my
go.
7-year-old daughter when I heard
Another
jarring,
impeachable offense, most
exploding
definitely,
guns,
Anna.
booms, and that's when I knew that this was an attack. I quickly put my daughter.
People in the comments like vote, vote, vote.
Northern Tehran,
Trump is a
somewhere
child.
safe. And in traveling to that part of the city,
I think the
saw
people
some
that are like Trump is a
remarkable
legend, Trump
scenes.
is fucking awesome. I think they're
People in
bots.
shock, pouring out of buildings.
It's to
looking
make
up
us feel like
trying
some
to
people
figure out,
do like this. Not
where these
not saying that some
explosions
people
were
don't,
coming from. Many
but
people
way
on their cell
more
phones, very
don't than they
scurrying
do.
to get home.
I'm talking like
People flagging down motorcycles.
95% to 5% of idiots.
Some of the scenes that'll
That's what
stay
happened
with
when you
me
give a
for a very
psycho the
long
fucking
time are seeing
red button.
parents, many parents,
I ain't
racing
gonna
to
say
school,
Kamala Harris told
to
us.
take their children to safety. many
Kamala
of the children,
definitely told
in
us.
school uniforms. After that initial attack, there was a lull for about several hours. That's when we saw state media reporting that the offices, the headquarters of the Supreme Leader had been targeted, the offices of the president and other leaders. At that point, no reports of any casualties and fatalities. We saw a report in state media that a school in the southern city of Minab was hit by a missile. At last report, 90 students and teachers were killed in that attack. And after the lull, it lasted a few hours. And at 7:45 p.m. local time.
Oh yeah. If you guys turn your phone, if you see the little box down here at the bottom right, it's like a little box.
Were pretty
And you
empty.
push that, it'll turn the phone
Indication
sideways
many
and it'll show
people
the
had
live
either
even
left
bigger
town
if you guys
or
want it.
raced home for safety.
Reza, tell us a little bit
It'll
about the
show it like
reaction
this.
you've seen, at least initially, to the reports that the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has been
You can
killed.
see it like that. It'll be bigger.
First off, we should point out that no one here, no Iranian official, state media has confirmed those
I don't know how to turn it
reports.
back.
When
Oh.
we heard those initial
Yeah, there you
reports
go.
citing Israeli officials, it was about 11:30 p.m. Local time, and we saw and heard sporadic cheers from residents. Probably about a dozen people here where I am for a few minutes came out and cheered, an indication of the divisions here and indications of strong feelings among some people in the population who simply do not like the clerical establishment led by the supreme leader. So no confirmation from Iranian officials. Abbas Araghchi, the Iranian foreign minister and the spokesperson for the foreign ministry, went on television. This was a few hours before the initial report, saying that indeed leaders had been targeted, but those targets, those attacks had failed, that the senior leadership, senior military leaders were safe and okay. But we're waiting, monitoring Iranian officials to see if they have any kind of comments about these reports that are emerging.
That's special correspondent Reza Sayah in Tehran. Reza, thank you. And that concludes our PBS News Live special report. You can
Let's go back to Al Jazeera.
at pbs.org.
The way to prevent being invaded and having airstrikes flown against you. Is
Hey,
to make sure that you get a nuclear
Tiana.
weapon. So
Yeah,
I
Cam came in
include
when we
as a
first started the
possibility
live.
here that this strike, that this military action will actually push any new
Israeli
Iranian
PM
regime
Benjamin
toward
Netanyahu
a
says there
bomb
are increasing
much
signs that Iran's leader is no more.
So you're among the
But that doesn't mean he dead, y'all. What kind of presidents be making these statements and they don't have the facts?
Harry Ensher, former.
Good to see you. How you feeling? How your teeth feeling? I'm using TikTok Studio. How you doing, Donnie?
Iran has also launched strikes.
This should be on every main TV station, but is it? Of course not. I don't watch main TV, so I have no clue.
Iranian drones have struck several
I have no
residential
clue.
buildings in Bahrain's capital. It is not yet known if there are casualties.
He's in Texas. How would he? Hold on. BB is in Texas? What?
And that there was the scene earlier in the day when a missile hit Bahrain's capital, Manama. Authorities say that the strike targeted the service center for the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters. Kuwait's international airport was damaged in an Iranian drone attack. Authorities say a number of employees had been injured as a result. Kuwaiti officials say the situation is now under control.
Better-ish, but still only eating soup. Homemade tomato basil soup for dinner tonight. Oh, do you eat broccoli cheddar soup? That's one of my favorites.
It says a concourse at the airport sustained minor damage. There have also been reports of an Iranian drone strike targeting the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Authorities confirmed that the drone was intercepted.
The son said I voted for Obama, HRC, Hillary Clinton, Biden, Harris. I ain't got shit to do with this,
The Qatari
okay?
Defense Ministry says that it intercepted 63 missiles and 12 drones fired towards its territory. Those are the skies over Doha. Officials say the attack resulted in at least 8 injuries. One person is believed to be critically injured. 2 ballistic missiles reached the Al Udeid air base operated by U.S. forces and home to the U.S. Central Command. Qatar's foreign ministry says that it has summoned the Iranian ambassador. Ibrahim Sultan Al-Hashimi is director of media and communications in Qatar's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and he says that Qatar reserves the right to respond to the attacks.
In the name of God,
Hold on, Trump in Texas?
the state of Qatar condemns in the
I did hear he
strongest
was coming to
possible
fucking
terms these
Texas.
ballistic missile attacks and
CNN
considers
Fox
this
is
operation as
doing
a blatant
around the
violation
clock
of its
on it. Let me
sovereignty
see.
and the safety of its territories, and also a grave
Because they probably
escalation
online
that
too. Let me
threatens the
see.
stability of the whole region. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has already affirmed in an official statement that it reserves its full right to respond in accordance with international law and with the Charter of the United Nations.
Let me see if I can get on there. A U.S. Has unalived and injured more than 150 students. Backpacks. They destroyed a building that is a primary school for fucking kids. But we already know how America feel about schools and kids, so I guess it's right on track. Saturday is the first day of the school week. About they cannot independently verify how many children. The Pentagon said it had nothing to share at this
Israel
time.
has confirmed that the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has been killed as a result of those Israeli strikes that took place earlier today. One of these sources saying that Israel actually has photographic evidence of Khamenei showing his dead body. The second source told me that an official announcement is in the works, although it is possible that the Israelis will allow President Trump and the United States to make this announcement officially. But this is enormous breaking news here that the Israeli government is confirming that the supreme leader of Iran was killed in Israeli strikes earlier today. This is a day.
Let me see. Let's listen to Joy Reid. Let's see what she got to say.
That's right. Only 24 hours and your new smile is ready. And with affordable payment options, achieving your dream smile has never been easier. Forget waiting months with temporary teeth or those insanely uncomfortable dentures. Backed by over 20,000 five-star Google reviews and winners of the 2024 Dental Implant Restoration Company.
Caretaker, temporary guy who brings parties together and is like a neutral negotiator. That's the best case scenario that we have here. But yeah, it's not like the United States has set anything up to be a new democratic republic of Iran.
Yeah, if it looks like I'm staring in Baby Dr. Duvalier,
He makes me angry. Me too, girl.
And when the U.S. decides the son of the former dictator might be better to replace an old dictator that was brutal, we'll just get the brutal son instead of the daddy. We tried that in Haiti. God help us, because in the case of Venezuela, we've effectively done the same thing. We've said, well, Maduro out, but his vice president in, along with the secret police and all the other people who are brutalizing Venezuelans. So you get no change, but the U.S. gets the resources. And the U.S. gets.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel. In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died.
Hola, Alondra.
Iranian forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years, as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels and international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror, and we're not going to put up with it any longer. From Lebanon to Yemen and Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts. And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal, something like the world has never seen before. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested. It has always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon. I'll say it again. They can never have a nuclear weapon. That is why in Operation Midnight Hammer last June, we obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. After that attack, we warned them never to resume their malicious pursuit of nuclear weapons, and we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening.
Girl, I don't know what just happened. Hold on.
They just wanted to practice evil. But Iran refused, just as it has for decades and decades. They've rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions.
Hey,
And we
Alicia.
can't take it anymore. Instead, they attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue
I know, right?
developing
Like, I know you
long-range missiles
fucking lying.
that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas.
The internet is
and
over
could
it.
soon reach the American homeland. Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States military is undertaking a massive and ongoing operation to prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship from threatening America and our core national security interests. We are going to destroy
They'd be
their
in Obama
missiles and
ass if he
raise
had
their
on a
missile industry.
If Obama had it on a fitted cap, they'd be mad as hell. Just one random one, Tiana, just one.
To the ground, it will be totally again obliterated. We're going to annihilate their navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs or roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will ensure that Iran does
20 years we was in that unnecessary war. All them soldiers lost their lives for nothing.
not
And
obtain
now
a
it's a
nuclear
repeat.
weapon.
Every time y'all put them in power. Not saying that allegedly in Minecraft, they be having their own
It's a very
private weapons company. And then now since we got to go to WAR, now their company gets to make these weapons and make billions and billions of dollars. All right, go ahead.
simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel.
Gotta
in the
cover your
region.
ass, Tiana, you
Even
know?
so, and
Hey,
I do
Darren.
not make this statement lightly.
What is he even
The
saying?
Iranian
I have no clue.
regime
Here, I'll turn it back.
seeks to kill. The lives of times called to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans.
Oh, hold
And
on, what?
we are going to destroy their missiles.
We like, what? Hold on, Americans. We didn't sign up for this shit. Did you talk to my constituent, the one I voted for in Congress? Did you ask them first? Cause we didn't agree to this. What? What?
And raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. We're going to annihilate their navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs or roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in
Why am I
my
even
first
talking to you?
administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. But we're doing this not for now. We're doing this for the future, and it is a noble mission. We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives to ensure that Americans and our children will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran. We ask God to protect all of our heroes in harm's way, and we trust that with his help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail. To the members of the Islamic...
There's some edits in here. There's some edits in here. The other night he was leaning on that podium so fucking hard, bitch. I didn't think he was gonna be able to keep up. That's one. He seemed to be standing up a little bit more straight. Some is afoot, Anna. Hold on, let me make this bigger, bitch. Because I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. Y'all can see the edit. Some is afoot.
Step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. But we're doing this not for now. We're doing this for the future, and it is a noble mission. We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives to ensure that Americans and our children will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran. We ask God to protect all of our heroes in harm's way, and we trust that with his help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail. To the members
Right
of the
there, that was an
Islamic
edit right there.
Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces, and all
right there.
We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail. To the members of the
Right there.
Islamic
Y'all saw that?
Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or in the alternative, face certain death. So lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death. Finally, to the great, proud people of Iran, I say tonight that
like
the
he's not even
hour of
breathing.
your freedom is at hand.
You can hear it, but
Stay
I don't
sheltered.
see his chest
Don't leave
moving.
your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond. America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating
Because like
force.
Tiana say,
Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash
too
the
coherent.
prosperous and glorious future.
Still
that
don't
is
know what the fuck
close
he's talking
within
about
your
at times,
reach.
but still coherent.
This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass.
And we know he can't read.
May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed forces. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Some ain't right. This speech is a declaration of a full-blown war. This is Mr. No Wars, you guys. Not this dude hitting us with the Lord Farquaad line. Which one was that? Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, basically. Somebody said, is Barron on the way to the recruiting office? Declaring war in a trucker hat is diabolical. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is it 2002? Is it 2026 or 2003? God help us all. What about the people you unalive throughout operation across the globe and inside your own country and your own people? He said, but I thought he obliterated them the first time. Why they gotta keep dropping? Was it good, Tiana? Was it good? This guy doesn't don't mention USS Liberty. It's time for 110. I'm a little bit confused. What about Gaza children? 60,000 people were unalived by is not real. I thought he was the president of peace. Muy interesante. Muy interesante. Amazing, but Farquaad all the way. Oh, he's on. Farquaad is on Shrek. Oh, that's the other quote unquote king that wanted to marry the lady, right? That part, Drew. That Mickey Ficky part. Okay, you guys. I know we got a little bit of restriction. Okay. I'm on eggshells when it comes to what up, Maddie? How you doing, boo? When it comes to the tiki of the talk. Why? They said I was sending people elsewhere. I can't say nothing. Mods, I need y'all more than ever right now. What up, Dad? It's not a noun. What up, Be Just? I need you guys more than ever right now, okay?
To control it.
Because way too many games. Oh, for sure.
Whereas the manner in which the U.S. sells weapons is with a very explicit guarantee.
Oh, hold on, because I want to hear what he's saying.
States, the stability of the GC.
How you doing, Dad? I have some friends that say if they yeah, cause what the fuck? I've heard that kept getting the exact same restriction. Yeah, so mods, whenever we come in, you know that thing I tell you where we need the hours. Just let everybody know in the chat, you know, what I would say. If you can, I need you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna put some like pre-messages in the mods chat. And yeah, we'll just do it that way. Because tonight we're gonna party, okay? Tonight we're gonna party because
GCC states, but also the relationship.
And it won't be on that. We won't be on that tonight because we'll be playing music.
What about to go
So
to sort
it'll
of zoom
just
out
be
from
here.
beyond the region, China and Russia?
Yeah,
because Iran has warm relations.
Baby, it's going to
with
shit.
Russia.
So
My
tonight we
presumption
just
is-
gonna have us a good time, okay? We're gonna party like it's 1999. It's today is LM's birthday, so everybody please at LM and tell her happy birthday. It's a Pisces party, okay? Cam gonna be in the building. Her birthday was Saturday. Yaya gonna be in the building. Her birthday was on the 25th. Okay, so we're gonna have a little Pisces party tonight. Maybe once a month we'll do like a zodiac party. And all of the royal family members whose birthday is in that zodiac, we'll celebrate them. Maybe we'll do that. All right, here we go. I want to see what he has to say about them selling weapons.
They have decent relationships with China. To the point you just made, at some point, do these countries start saying, we're better off being friends with China? No one's going to attack, our bases because of China, the relationship with China. China seems like it has a more rational, stable
W
government
birthdays,
and
right?
leadership
We might
than
be on the
United
start of
States.
something.
They're becoming sort of the preferred partner around the world because we destabilize the world much more than they do. They're a much sort of safer bet. Are we potentially, because of what Trump has done, further driving nations in the region to befriend China instead of us?
All of these states are going to try to have close relations with China because of the economic might that it now has. But China is not interested in providing security to these states. It's not interested in dragging itself in that mess. It's actually very cleverly stayed out of all of these different things. Sure, they'll send weapon systems to these countries, etc. But their weapon systems doesn't come with some sort of implicit guarantee that the Chinese would defend them if they're under attack. Whereas the manner in which the U.S. sells
Happy birthday to all those
with a
amazing
very
people whose
explicit
birthday it
guarantee,
is. Let's go.
at least an understood one, that if they get attacked, the U.S. has some sort of obligation to support them. So they're not just buying the weapons. Oftentimes, they're actually buying U.S. protection, not the weapons. The Chinese are not playing that game, so they're staying out of that. So some of these states are going to really think through more carefully how they're going to approach things. They're not going to give up on the United States. I don't think that is in the cards. They're still going to keep that. The question is,
Thank you for the blossom. I appreciate you, Tiana.
From just having all of their eggs.
Oh, I don't have a live gift go. I'm so sorry, y'all.
And can we talk about the thing that I think a lot of people in the chat, a lot of people who are watching this and who are following this on social media are concerned about is the possibility of terrorism impacting us in the United States or places where we travel. You have a blue passport, you're safe now. Should we expect Iran to respond by
this is the sounds of the love making,
activating Hezbollah?
Maybe we'll
or some
play
of
that
these
tonight,
other
Dad.
terrorist cells that they have communication with and maybe even control over.
It's a bit outside of my
Okay, I'm gonna
area of
get out of the
expertise, Joe, but I
Discord.
would just say it seems to me that much of Iran's network in terms of those type of activities was dismantled under the Khatami years about 25 years ago. We've not seen that the Iranians have been able to do or even try to do much of this. We've seen some, accusations here and there, but nothing that actually has proven to be really true or effective. We had a case about 15 years ago when the Israelis were assassinating Iranian scientists, that the Iranians tried to retaliate against the Israelis, kept on failing because the Israeli security was just too strong at their various embassies. And eventually it appears that the Iranians struck through some proxy Israeli tourists, a much softer target in Bulgaria. And that in and of itself, I think, tells you that what they have become known for, or perhaps very negatively known for, is a capacity that they just don't seem to have any longer. Now, would that be changed going forward, that they're going to go back to some of those old paths because of this war? I don't know. I don't find that to be very likely in the short run. I do think that what we're seeing in the region is where they're putting most of their strategy, which is that they're trying to expand the war in the region, make sure that this war becomes devastating.
Hello,
for oil
Caress. How
markets,
you
for
doing,
global
Queen?
markets, shoot up inflation in the United States, and by that just make it as
I'm assuming
costly
you
for
already
Trump
voted.
having started this war in the first place.
And one of the things they could do, obviously, is close the Straits of Hormuz.
Of
right?
course,
I mean,
I
if they were
have.
to bomb
Took
or
a few
mine
people. My
that,
mom voted in her first primary this year, in which I'm so proud of. She's like, not they asked me, am I Democratic, Republican? And I get it, because I also too voted in. It's my first primary, so that's why I couldn't talk shit, because if you don't show up in the primaries and give your presidents some ammo, then you have to sit your ass down. You can't complain if you ain't using your voice. So, and then I also took Taylor went with me, and she took her dad, and it was his first primary too. So I thought it was like I thought it was beautiful. I know, and I'm glad that we got a candidate like Jasmine Crockett that not only makes people want to get involved, but excited to get involved and want to just, because I feel like for a second it was getting People just were tired of politics.
Go to war with Iran.
When I look at the glass half full, because the current president allegedly, he needs to be seen all the time, and he had to say something. He has had no choice but push everybody into politics. Y'all are in DC. Are any of y'all going live? Oh, my computer doing that thing again. My computer doing that thing again. We just ended our live. Is anybody else there going live? Because then that way I can pull it up too. Oh, my computer. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Okay, maybe that was it. It's doing it. I might need a graphics card. I don't think it's the monitor. I might need a graphics card. And if I do, then I can pull up both monitors. I also have this 42-inch TV. It's still in the box that I can use as a monitor, but my mom need. We're doing the karaoke with everyone, so we can go live. Well, we just gonna come over there because they acting a little funny. I'm gonna get off of here and go get me some food and prepare for tonight. So I'm thinking, what's it, 6, 7, 8, 9? We'll be back by 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Tonight we're just going to party too. It's Ellen's birthday, so little views. Yeah, because they don't want us to see this. They don't want us to see. And you know what? There's so many reasons he could have done it. The election primary is right around the corner. You have to do it in the Discord. TikTok got me the other day. They took away my guest live access. That's why I don't have anybody on the panel. But we always gonna think of a way around it. So people in the Discord, everybody's gonna join the voice chat, and I'm gonna pull it up like I'm pulling up this right here, and people will be able to talk while we're on here and have a good time. And that way I can have as many people in there. Yeah, they got me. So I won't be able to bring people up until 1:34 a.m. tonight. So we're just going to do that until we're able to do so. We'll find a way around it. And so we're going to do that tonight. It's Ellen's birthday. We're going to have a Pisces party. Any of the Pisces come in, we're going to be celebrating you as well. And we're just going to have a good time. I promise all of the bullshit will be there in the morning when we wake up. If not more bullshit as well. And I don't know if you saw the Jeff Leach, he's running in Collin County. His motto is vote for me. I'm a conservative. I'm not a psycho. And I'm like, bitch, if you got to tell people you're a psycho, that you're not a psycho, you must be a psycho, because nobody asked. In the Discord, I got you. I'm gonna send it to you guys right now. I'm on my backup, so I'm gonna be sending them from my backup, you guys. I'm gonna send it to you too, Caress, in case you want to join. Last night was fun as hell. We had a good time, and I think it was very much fucking needed. It was very much needed. Let me see. Copy the link. I'm coming in here. Okay, so Dad, you'll get it from I am Jessica Simone. I'll put me, Mr. Me. I'm gonna add you. How do we join it? I'm about to send you the link right now, Caress. I try to keep all of the ops out of there, and I say unable to send due to the user privacy. Hold on. I can do it right here. Click on. Oh shit! My bad, y'all. Let me turn this off. But everybody know Caress. If y'all not following Caress right now, okay, one of the founders and leaders of the People's Sick Day. A lot of great content keeping you informed, especially on Texas, what's going on in Texas. Make sure you guys definitely give her a follow. She's in the chat right now. If you're not following, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. And follow all the backups, because we obviously see what the fuck they be trying to do. So make sure that you guys also too follow all our backups. Backups are very important at this stage. Crucial. Hey, Chad. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna copy. So I just be personally sending it to people so that We try to stay away from the ops. Here we go. Massage. Okay. Okay, I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you, darling. Oh, I can't send it from that one. Let me see. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get out, take a break. Everybody go get you some food, grab whatever your vice is for the night. You know what I mean? Okay, perfect. I just sent it to you. And then let me send it to Dad is not a now. If put a 1 in the chat if you need the Discord link. And then I will send it to you. There you go. Dad, you got it. Let me go see. Okay, perfect. I sent it from my main account because it won't let me do it from the backup. So, but I'm not trying to request stuff. It's okay. Even if y'all get in there, y'all can keep quiet or whatever. But you can also too just be in the TikTok chat too. You can just be in the TikTok chat. Yeah, you don't have to cam up or unmute or anything like that. Thank you, Tiana, for leveling the fuck up. Draw some crowns for Tiana because Tiana been busted down, okay? She #1 in this beat right now. Wow, and already a part. Yes, the People Sick Day, period. Because I remember you changing your profile picture when we were going on strike, LM. So I definitely remember that. Okay. I mean, period. Let's go, you guys. So tonight we'll have us a little soiree. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna play music. You know, all the Pisces, y'all can request. Okay. If you guys have a request, you can like send a gift or a straight donut for a request, because you know we still gotta fund the movement at the end of the day. Or you can just have a good time and relax. But I think it's important that we not only joy is an act of resistance, enjoy, and also to celebrate each other. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys around like 10:30. Okay. We're gonna have, and that's Central Standard Time. Tiana has definitely been a blessing. She definitely has. Okay. Even with her teeth over there, her mouth is over there hurting. She's been an amazing. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you on the tube. If you guys hit the thumbs up button, make sure that you will subscribe. Jessica Simone.